We took a ferry from Vancouver to the Nanaimo port. The ferry ride was about an hour and a half, but the scenery was so beautiful, I actually wish we were on it for longer. Once the ferry docked, we got back into our car and started our drive to Ucluelet.
The other beautiful scene. Hello, Roland.
But of course, we get easily sidetracked.
Mermaid style, that's beautiful.
Turn the other cheek. Father, 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 help us and some guidance from above. 'Cause right now people have me questioning.
Fun fact, there's also a little fence on the top where couples and family members leave reminders of their stuff. We made it to Ucluelet just in time for some yummy oysters. Where else do you get oysters from a food truck, right? After whetting our appetites, we headed to a floating restaurant for the town's best clam chowder. There was a little bit of a wait, so we decided to get some exercises in. But the wait was definitely worth it. Look at that view.
Share the bling. Cuddle, cuddle, cuddle. So chunky.
Then we ended the night with some drinks with great friends.
Let me tell you about this little town. This town is founded around 90 years ago. It used to be a small little village. It's the twin sisters of Tofino. The best place I found here is beautiful lighthouse in the west-south corner.
We're getting reacquainted. This is my friend Andy.
So romance. Today was our 5-hour fishing trip day.
This is our boat. Hey guys.
We started off with pretty high hopes for the day.
Alright, I'm gonna drive this baby. Are you ready? Shh, just kidding.
It's gonna be pretty messy out there in the water, but still get out there and see what we can do.
Cheers.
It started off very scenic and chill. We even set out crab traps. And look, you can even see our marked spot as we drove away. Then our captain just freaking ripped it. And Andy was sitting in the back and he got super soaked. Our boat actually felt like it was gonna rip in half and that someone was gonna fall off. But you know what, secretly deep down, I was actually having a little bit of fun because it felt like an extreme amusement park ride, right? And this is what the waters looked like when we stopped the boat for fishing. The waves were so huge. It felt like our boat was gonna be eaten up by the ocean. Sadly, we decided to go back after 2 hours. Since the water was so rough, it actually made some of us sick. So we headed back to where we left our crab trap. And to our surprise, we actually caught some crabs. 7 to be exact. But we had to put back most of them because you couldn't keep ones that were too small or female. Then we were left with one large male. But then we put him back too because we felt so bad. But you know what was ironic? Look at this dinner we had right after. We got some crazy crabs and a bunch of seafood.
That's with brie cheese. It's also got some scallions and some crab and some shrimp on the side of it. And then it
I don't know what we were thinking. But you know what? I don't feel that bad because it tastes really good. After dinner and a not so well deserved meal, we decided to stop at Chesterman Beach. And oh my goodness, it is quite possibly the most beautiful place to experience sunset in Vancouver Island.
Everybody's dancing in the moon.
Whoa, almost. Oh, good job there. That's what crabs must feel like.
We checked out this rocky coastal line. It was definitely different than the landscape we've been seeing, but equally beautiful. We ended our last night with the most incredible beach bonfire near Tofino. This was definitely the highlight of my trip. It was so surreal being in the middle of the beach with no one else around us, a fire keeping us warm, and being surrounded by friends, stories, and songs.
Oh, giant! I can't even see them. They're so dark. What about Dee? He's just chilling. Andy's just chilling. Andy! Look at Dean. He's a trooper.
I feel like every great trip like this deserves a bonfire ending.